me put this up. So what's good, guys? What the hell you guys been doing?
Hold on, man. We gotta do an intro.
What's your intro?
I don't know, but we should probably at least say, "Hey, everybody! Name of the show, who we are, what's going on."
Can't we just put that in?
You want it to sound weird?
I think no. I think what we should do is I think the intro should be the same every time. However we come up with it, but it should always be that same intro along with the music. Matt, objections?
Oh, that sounds great.
Perfect. Nate, you don't get to say so.
That's good. I'm glad
Honestly,
for that.
I like well anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
You
Well,
do like a
comma?
well. Anyway. ...
That's golden. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This would be episode 2.5 of Well Anyway, the show that is about absolutely nothing and everything. And we did not steal that from Seinfeld.
I have one question.
Okay.
0.5? What's that all about?
Well, the first episode was like, we lost half
So
of
we're
it.
just adding one from that?
That's right. It's a half an episode. It only gets half a vote. It doesn't count as a full episode.
All right, I can get down with that.
We can change the numbers all we want. Oh, this is episode 76.
It'll really mess people up. Did I miss? Did I really miss that many? Where the hell? I don't know. What happened?
All right, let's get right into it. Sports ball, sports puck. You were just at an Ice Hogs game.
I was.
How did that go?
It was fucking great, man.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was. Believe it or not. I know. You know what? I went in thinking, okay, it's the Ice Hogs game. Yay. But it was a really fucking good game.
Really?
Yes, it was great.
Good back and forth. Was it high scoring?
4-0.
And the Ice Hogs won.
And they came back and beat them 7-4.
Oh, shit.
Like, boom, they were fucking going off.
Wow.
Yeah.
That does sound exciting.
Yeah, it was. It was like, holy shit, that whistle, that siren and the whistle and whatever else they used down there was just going bananas. There probably was only about 5,000 people down there, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a real small crowd.
I don't
and
have
I was
trouble
like,
believing
wow.
Who did they play?
Chicago Wolves.
Okay.
Yep, the Wolves.
See, the part that to me, hockey is just one step below basketball.
Wow.
For the most boring games to watch. And especially when you're there, because the Ice Hogs games that I've been to, it's basically 15 minutes of dead silence. You can hear every skate, every slap of the stick, because no one's cheering, no one's saying anything. It's fucking just boring as shit.
Yep.
Then
Until
someone will get a goal, right? And it's fucking pandemonium.
Going wild,
So
yes.
loud, you're going deaf for exactly 23 seconds. And then it goes back to being dead silent again for another 15 minutes.
Yeah, but that was the great thing about them guys scoring 7 goals in the last 2 periods, though.
I could definitely see that making it better.
It was pretty awesome. Plus, we had a suite.
Okay.
So that made it even that much better.
That's sweet.
So, yeah, I know, right?
Did you have some food and some beer?
No, it wasn't furnished with any food or beer, but I mean, obviously, we went down to the concessions and bought some shit, some popcorn and some soda and whatever else they were drinking. But it was us, some family friends, and then friends of theirs from work. So there was probably about 20 of us there, which was nice. The kids enjoyed it. I did. I had a good time. Took my sister there.
Okay.
She had never had the excitement of an Ice Hogs hockey game before. So
has she ever been to a hockey game at all?
Never. She's never been to any professional or semi-professional sport before. So yeah, this was a first for her.
Yeah. Well, that's a nice light introduction
Yeah.
to it.
Oh yeah.
Start from the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. But
This is your tier 1 shit.
yeah. This is as good as it gets.
In town, it's easy to get to. It's not a commitment, really.
No. But here's the good part, though. The good part is on the way home, right? As we were walking out of the BMO Harris Bank Center, they had banners up because they're bringing basketball back to Rockford.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That is exciting.
That was exciting to see. I guess the first game was November 1st. And that was the first that I heard or read of it.
Like,
Yeah, November.
Friday?
Yes, this past Friday.
they did a real shit job advertising it.
They had to have because
I haven't heard anything
Yeah,
about
exactly.
that.
I didn't see anything in the papers. I didn't hear anything on the radio. I didn't see anything come across any news feed on,
Now, is this a team coming from somewhere else? Or
they had
or what are they
Yes.
calling the team? What's up?
Windy City Bulls. So it's a Chicago Bulls branch. They had Milwaukee. There was another team from Milwaukee. Sioux City.
Okay.
And then I forget the fourth team. But yeah,
So what's Rockford's team going to be?
I don't know. But from what it looked like they were going to promote the Windy City,
Okay.
Chicago Windy City Warriors or whatever the hell they're.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, very. I was like, that's cool though.
That's going to keep downtown even more busy and shitty.
Well, hopefully, you can still bring in a little revenue and keep that building going.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a good venue.
yeah,
I like
you
it.
know,
Every time I've gone there.
I know. I don't know. Have you had the exciting chance to go down to a Rockford Lightning game back in the day?
I did back in the day.
Yeah.
In fact, they came around looking for people to do the little games or whatever that
Yeah,
they do
sure.
during the downtime. They wanted my brother Dan to go do it, but he was not
Booked.
into it. He was too shy.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, shit, I'll do it. Fuck, let's go.
Yeah.
So go down and just free throw contest. You get 30 seconds,
Yep.
however many buckets you can make.
Sure.
Buckets.
Did you
And,
make any?
I did, yeah.
Nice.
I won.
Oh,
Okay.
you won.
I had like 4.
Oh.
You know, it was not a stiff competition.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I won, and they sent me a thing in the mail, like some stickers and
okay.
like a little basketball or whatever.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. Got to go out there
I
and do
love
that.
going to the Lightning games myself. Matt, I know you said that you used to go down there as well, right?
Yeah, actually saw the Globetrotters there too.
Sure. Yeah, several times probably,
was awesome.
right? Yeah. Yeah, it was. I used to love the Lightning. I mean, that was like
Yeah.
I mean, especially during the winter months, there isn't a whole hell of a lot to do around here in town.
Yeah, right.
But for, what, $20, get a ticket, a soda, popcorn, you're good to go. You're
Yeah,
good.
it's a good evening, especially take the kids.
Yeah, for sure.
know.
I mean, hell, I was going down there when I was a kid before I even decided to reproduce. I don't know what the hell I was
Now, did
thinking.
you decide to do that, or did that just kind of happen?
Well, one of them kind of happened. The other two were definitely planned. I guess we had to practice with the first one to make sure this was what we wanted.
in every family, someone is always a surprise.
Hello. Oh, wow. What did you just say to me? Oh, huh?
I gotta say, if your parents are under 20, then the first one was the surprise. If your parents are over 40, then the youngest one is the surprise.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, for sure.
Most definitely.
Oh shit!
Right.
It trips me out to people that like have basically full grown kids, and then have another one like starting over.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
There's no way.
I can't do it.
The wife and I talked about adopting. And I said, I didn't want to go through the diapers and the ear infections and the sickness and the puking and the, I got to have a dog and I got to have a cat and I want a hamster and no. So we took another 16-year-old kid on instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's great. I mean, obviously, you guys, Renee especially, maybe not you so much, but you guys are great with kids, obviously.
Come here, little girl, want some candy?
I wasn't even going there, but that's great, man. There's
Yeah.
a lot of kids out there. And
We actually talked this morning, believe it or not. We talked this morning about perhaps doing something a little bit more. Maybe continuing. Yeah.
yeah, that.
But it's definitely a commitment. And
Yes.
it's not just on our part, but also on the other end. I mean, on their part and their parents, if they want to be involved or not. It's definitely a commitment for all parties involved. And things have to be set forth so everybody understands exactly what the plan is and why they're what we're going to achieve while we're doing this.
Right.
You know.
well,
so-
and that You definitely need that at the beginning, but you got to be flexible too, because
Yes.
those plans
Yes.
can go tits up real easy.
Really fast.
Real
sure,
fast.
sure.
You know, all it takes is somebody not showing up for their meetings or their court date or whatever it is.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah, things
Yep.
change real fast.
Oh, yeah. Now it's totally different.
Matt, so on the other side of things, you and your spouse at this time currently do not have little ones. So, I mean, that's got to be
That is
like pretty
correct.
nice, though, right? I mean, that's a lot of freedom where you don't have to,
It is. Yeah.
no worries, no extra this, no extra that, blah blah blah.
Yeah, we've had some talks very recently. I more or less kind of admitted that I'm 99% sure I don't want kids,
Yeah.
and
How did that go over? Yeah.
it's
Still a
tough.
work in progress.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And there's a number of reasons.
Sure.
I always thought at some point I would want kids. And then the time just goes by so quickly, and you're still not not that into it. So
So are you not that into it because you don't think the timing is right then?
I don't even think it's a timing
Yeah.
issue. I mean, it could be
Because that's what I hear a
something
lot of
might
people
change,
who don't
but-
have, who don't have children always say, well, right now is not the right time. I'm trying to accomplish this, or, usually it's something to do with,
Well, that's kind
Could
of
be
the
a
plot
cop out
of
too.
work. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's kind of the plot of Idiocracy. Did you guys ever see that movie?
I still haven't seen that.
No, I
I've
don't
been
believe I
meaning
have.
to for years.
Just real quick then, it's they show some very well-educated people, well-to-do, talking about having kids and saying exactly that. Like, this is not the right time. I've got this going on. It would be irresponsible to bring a child into the world like this, whatever.
Sure.
And then they cut to just the white trashiest redneck bastards you've ever seen, and they're just popping kids out left and right.
Sure.
So what you end up with is just a society filled with a bunch of dumb kids.
right.
And all the smart people have taken themselves out of the gene pool. So there's a lot more to
Interesting.
the movie, but
I would hope so.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said about me.
Yeah, I was just going to say, well, fuck, now I should have stopped at one.
my philosophy
No.
is that you should, I think with the population where it is now, if you're going to have kids, you should have enough to replace yourselves, right? Just you, and if you and the wife, then 2 kids.
So 2 kids.
2 kids, I think, is the right number, because it doesn't add to the population, which
Sure.
is already growing.
And it doesn't take away from the population.
Right.
Which,
And there's enough to go around. There's enough
Okay.
money to take care of kids how they should be taken care of.
Right.
And you can give each kid the attention that they need. And, I mean, there's more to parenting than just keeping the kids alive. So being able to...
I guess
Being
having
able to give the kids the time that is really required, I think, is key.
having at least 2, you can at least almost guarantee that one of them's gonna like you, right?
I don't know.
not necessarily.
2,
Yeah.
that's not enough for me.
It's definitely not a 50-50 chance. No.
No.
I mean, is that one of your concerns, that one of these kids that you perhaps conceive won't like you then?
No.
Oh,
that's
okay.
not
I
a
thought maybe
concern.
that was like on the
No.
list of why you don't
I'd
want
be more
to.
concerned
scared of
about
that
me
if I
not
was you.
liking them.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. You got to like them.
Well,
I kid.
there's going to be days when you really don't like them.
Well, there's going to be incidents that
Yeah,
are going to happen that you
for sure.
Yeah, but most of the time, yeah, you won't like them, regardless. They're going to remind you too much of your wife and all the bad things that you don't like about her. And you're going to be like,
About
you're
me.
just like
I
your
like everything
mother.
about my wife.
You're just like your mother. Get away from me.
I actually had dinner with my mother-in-law tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah, before I came over.
Where'd we go?
Beefaroo.
Ha!
Fantastic.
Man, ice hogs and beefaroo. What a! iconic Rockford staple now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they should do? They should sell beefaroo at the BMO Harris Bank
should.
Center.
They should. That's
I mean,
a good
think
idea.
about it. Bingo. Hey, guys, if you're out there listening,
Tap, tap, tap.
just saying,
Delicious.
Yeah. I mean, hell, some of those fries, the cheddar
The
fries.
cheddar fries. You can't go there and not get the
I
cheddar
know,
fries.
right? It's like, no.
Yeah.
No, Nate's
My,
not a fan
my
of
mother-in-law
beefaroo.
didn't get the cheddar fries.
I don't see this marriage working out.
Yep. Not at all.
But the salt that they have there, too, really makes a
The
big
salt
difference.
is the biggest difference.
One of the best gifts you've ever given me.
That's right. It was
Did
it
you get
last
some-
year.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
got
no,
me
no.
some
This
salt.
year, birthday,
Oh, nice.
I sent him out some seasoned salt from Beefaroo.
Beefaroo seasoning salt.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't beat it. Throw a couple Andy's mints in there, just for good measure, because that's what they usually give
That's
you
right.
if you dine in.
Yeah.
They come around. Throw it on
Don't
your
put them in
table.
the fries, but
No.
Yes, put it right in the fries. All right. Moving on. We got some music news.
Music.
Music. So we were talking last, I think it was on the first one, about bands where everybody hates the singer. They're all,
Yes.
everybody jumps ship, right?
Everybody's gone
Talking about
besides the singer.
Creed.
Yeah.
Scott Stapp's the shit.
I think I know what you're heading towards.
And
coincidentally,
what else? Zach De La Rocha from Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Everybody hates him. But apparently, they're getting back together
Really?
for 5 shows in 2020. Rage Against the Machine is back.
Wow.
I
They're going to
saw
go
that.
play. They're going to headline Coachella. What are your thoughts? Go.
5 shows, huh?
Yeah. I think those are going to be 5 fucking phenomenal shows.
Gotta be, right?
I mean, are you kidding me? Yeah, the power that they're going to bring back to and knowing first of all that it's 5 shows only. It's not
Right.
like we're doing 2-year tour where we're just going to wear ourselves out in the last show. We're just going to try to give it everything that we got just so it looks like we're doing it. But 5 shows, we're going to go out there.
Full
We're going to
energy.
fucking play our asses off for every single note that we strum on that guitar. Every note that we hit, every drum that we hit. I mean, it's going to be pretty badass.
Well, and every show is going to be sold out.
When do tickets go on sale?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. If they're on sale now, they're already sold out.
Well, yes. Not only because it's going to be a popular show, but because all the services that they have now, like you can't buy tickets online anymore from the original source.
No.
You're always getting it from somebody else because they've got their fucking system
computer
set up. Yup.
yeah.
So you're paying fucking double the ticket price anyway.
For nosebleed seats on top of it. Yeah.
But the double price tickets are definitely all going to be sold out.
for sure.
Just to see
We're gonna have to find out where these
the
guys
original
Are
gang all back
Yeah.
together again.
let's find out. Let's find out where they're gonna play at. Let's go get some scalp tickets and go. We could do it.
Well, what was the show that they did last? Because I thought I read that they sold like 30,000 tickets for it, and then like another 20,000 people just fucking showed up
Oh wow.
and fucking rushed in, and there was nothing they could do. Fucking
Wow.
nuts. We
Yeah,
should
no,
do that.
yeah.
Just fucking show up.
I think you're right. I think you're onto something for sure.
I do think it's kind of telling though that there's only 5 shows. It's almost like a let's see how this goes
Yeah.
kind of deal.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
not even the show part, the backstage, the living with each other again.
Exactly.
Can we tolerate each other's shit for,
Right.
this many days or weeks? I mean, depending on how long, what the difference is between each show.
Can we be in the same room
yeah,
together, or
yeah.
are we going to be all fucking James and Lars
Oh boy.
back and forth?
Oh no.
So this from the Gram, as my brother-in-law calls it.
The Graham.
El Paso, March
Yes.
26th. Las Cruces, March 28th. That's New Mexico for
Yep.
me. Phoenix, March 30th. Indio, California, April 10th, and Indio, California, April 17th.
So we're gonna have to travel, boys.
Yeah,
guess so.
road trip.
Yeah. You know what? That would be awesome. I say let's hit the Arizona show.
Yeah,
Meet them halfway in the middle.
yeah. I don't. Where's Coachella at? I don't. We can avoid that. I don't need to.
That might.
That's one
Hit
of those
that
in
whole-
Indio, California.
That's in Indio,
I think
yep.
so.
Yeah, we can stay clear of that.
Yeah, I'm good on that. Interesting. That's cool though. That's great. I wonder if they're going to be having any new material. I mean, hey,
I gotta believe that is probably wishful thinking.
I'm just saying, I'm sure that they probably had a bunch of stuff written,
Yeah.
stuff that was probably already done at one point in time. Right? I mean, because there's songs that get thrown that are not on the CD all the time. You know, we have 24 songs that we wrote. Only 12 of them are going on there. And those 12 might make it to the next album and they may not. But hell, why not? You know?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Definitely. Play some new stuff, release an album right away.
Why not?
It's perfect.
I don't know where they were at either when they broke up. I mean, were they on tour or were they in the process of writing or, you know, I don't know.
I'm not
I don't
sure.
know
I might
the
have to look
details
that
on
one
that.
up.
I'm not 100% sure.
Do not know.
Hell, I couldn't even tell you what year they broke up at, to be honest with you.
I believe the last show that they played was 2011.
Wow.
It's been 8 some odd years now.
Yeah.
So, very exciting for all the
that's
music fans
awesome.
out there. No, I mean, great. They're getting back together. I assume there's some scars that they're going to have to, you know, work over and heal a little bit
Maybe.
to get on stage together.
I don't know, maybe not. Matt, you got any scars?
Look at that segue.
We're masters of the transition.
Masters.
All right. Yeah, I got some scars.
Yeah. On your heart, huh?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
She broke your heart.
So most of mine are pretty visual.
Wait. No. Don't pull your
how do
fucking
you
pants
wanna
down
do it?
right
Seriously,
now.
put the
We
belt
don't want
back
to see
on.
that shit.
Jesus Christ.
It's a family show.
Fucking ain't right, it is.
I've had more surgeries than I care to admit to. I think maybe one of my problems is the first one, which was the biggest one, was my jaw surgery.
Yeah.
I don't know if I mean, did I know? I knew you. at
Yeah.
that time,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I got pictures of the old jaw. So, you know,
So
watch
basically,
what you say.
Were you soft spoken with
there.
the broken jaw?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll answer that question.
Like this.
Yes.
man,
Yeah.
I
Painful.
actually wasn't because I got to the point where I could actually talk
Yeah.
through my tiny holes in my back
Tiny
of my
holes.
mouth, but I would have to talk super loud.
You sound so
be
sweet when you
understood.
talk about tiny holes in the back of your throat.
I thought this was a family show.
This is. For the Addams family.
But yeah, so I had an underbite, severe underbite, and my orthodontist from about age 10 was telling me that one day I was gonna have to have surgery, and I was like, okay, whatever, dude.
What? Yeah.
So I went through like 4 years of braces with him, but you know, in the end, he was right. I mean, it didn't get any better, and I actually broke my wire retainer one day and ended up having to go back to see him to have it fixed.
Yeah.
And that's when he was like, look, we talked about this, 8 years ago. I think you should still think about it. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. Because, you get to a point where you can't chew that well and you're going to have bite issues. And
Sure.
so I ended up doing it. I was 23. I did it kind of over the winter break between semesters, and it was something else. Not only did he cut my jaw and my bottom jaw and move it back, but he completely cut my upper palate and moved that forward.
Holy smokes.
So you can imagine like what kind of fluids and stuff were just draining inside me.
Good Lord.
I had like a tube stuck down my nose to help with that, but man, breathing for the first couple days. I mean, I was in the hospital for 3 days.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then, I mean, it only got easier from there, but eventually your sanity starts to disappear over that 6 weeks. All you want to do is talk.
Oh, yeah.
Right, because your jaw's wired shut at that point, right?
Yeah.
Because everything is kind of disconnected, and you've got some replacement hinges, right? Some kind of metal plates holding everything together.
I've got like 4 titanium brackets in my top part of my jaw. Yeah, I mean, it took probably 2 to 3 weeks at least, probably to get the swelling down enough. And like I said, at that point, I could talk somewhat through the holes. You know, I mean, you'd have to be looking at me and
Right.
listening closely.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But, it was, yeah. I mean, I ended up being back at school for like 2 weeks before I got unwired. But, and that, I mean, that could have been worse. But
Now I remember this because we were friends at the time, and you came over, and I remember being struck by the fact that you were carrying around these fucking wire cutters with you everywhere you went. I'm like, hey man, what's that
forgot
about?
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Did I just have them in my pocket? I don't
yeah.
even remember that.
yeah, because obviously if your teeth are wired together, and something happens,
Right.
you know, you vomit for some reason or swallow your tongue or something like that,
Yeah.
you got to undo that shit right away, or
Yep.
else it's fucking lights out, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Wow.
That I don't know why, but that stuck with me for a while. And the worst, I just remember thinking, you know, when you like sit on something for a long time, or you sleep weird, and then the next time you go to move it and it's all sore and whatever, if you break a bone or something and it's in a cast for a long time, just how bad that hurts. Like, to me, that would have been the worst thing about clipping the wire, getting everything going, just how much it would hurt
Oh man.
opening your mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, and you have to.
Before it's healed up?
Yeah.
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 Like if you did have to
Right.
vomit,
Right.
the force of that coming up, because your mouth
Yeah.
is automatically going to open.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's going to try.
It's going to win.
Clip, clip, clip.
Right. I mean, you've still got muscles that are attached to all that, but I mean, yeah, if you have to open your mouth, which is the only reason that you would have to cut in the first place,
Right.
then yeah, it's probably going to hurt.
Oh,
Jesus. All right, let's move back to something happier. So all your food had to be liquefied, right?
Yeah.
that's my specialty.
Liquid diets.
My mom was a saint. She got this like recipe book for pureed stuff. and,
Yeah.
like, man, we found so many good recipes.
Oh, I
like
bet.
like liquefied or at least pureed like pot pie,
Uh-huh.
like watered down with like milk or something.
Sure.
But God, that was good. And pizza was good.
I remember you came over to my place. We did the pizza one time, just frozen pizza. And then cinnamon rolls,
Yeah.
which, as I recall,
right.
turned out to be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Any dessert pureed is like, yeah, pretty damn good
Yeah.
for sure.
Despite what I was eating, though, I still managed to lose about 15 pounds
Yeah.
over that.
Yeah, I
You
think
gotta
so. I
imagine.
mean,
Yeah. I mean, even, drinking Ensures all the time.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. It's just hard to put away calories.
well, it's not even just as much the calories, but also the recovery that your body's going through to, repair itself. I mean, shit, dude,
right.
that's serious trauma,
Yeah.
So that's a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
So you had the jaw surgery.
Yeah.
Pureed
And I know
diet.
you've had some others. What else we got?
I've had some others. So, I've got this this problem with listening to my body. It's a problem that some people have, some more than others. The first instance of this was in high school, actually. I decided to run cross country. Well, I was getting bothered by Coach Shaver year after year. And he's like, come out for cross country. Finally, I'm like, all right, I'll do it.
Jesus, that's a terrible decision.
Like, okay,
I-
for starters, let's just throw this on the record. Cross country is the worst fucking sport in
It
school
is
ever.
not.
It is
not.
the worst
If you-
fucking sport. I would
if
rather
you-
play fucking water polo.
You know how bad it is?
You've never-
Blindfolded.
I would
you've never-
definitely watch basketball over cross country.
You guys have never had a runner's high.
I can't imagine it's
There
that
is
good.
not a
I've
high.
been
Are you
real
kidding?
high
There
before.
is. Huh?
There's
There is-
no way runner's high is real
It's
high.
a thing. It's
I know people talk about it, but it's got to be bullshit.
it's not bullshit. It's great.
Okay. I'm going to take your word for it.
All right, man.
So 1 week,
Running to get high.
so I trained a little bit before the season started. So, I don't just running more or less, and then season started, and I remember running probably 45 miles in 1 week. just day after day. And
Look at Bobby's face.
I mean, 45 miles, dude, that's 2 marathons in a week.
Yeah.
People fucking, like, they spend a year of their fucking life training for this type of shit, man.
Right.
You're doing this in that's crazy.
Part of my problem, I think, was that I just kind of went from 0 to 100, real quick. And I ended up with a foot injury and had to, like, sit out the first race, which was kind of a bummer. But
Did you even train? Did you even try?
Yeah.
You're not even ready?
But what happened is eventually, I mean, we got maybe a month into the season, and we were like mid-race, and I knew I had an issue with my leg, but I decided to run this race anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up with a horrible stress fracture in my tibia.
Nice.
And I think typically stress fractures are vertical.
Yeah.
And mine was so bad it was horizontal.
Ouch.
And what that meant was I couldn't load bear or bear weight on it.
Yeah.
So I ended up being in a plaster cast for 3 months. And that, unfortunately, interfered with tennis season. I mean, this is the year I was going to be #1 singles, and you know, trying to get to state, and I had this injury. I just kind of ruined that. I mean, I did come back and I played like sectionals or whatever at the end of the season, but that was
not the same.
Was a bummer.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was that, and then the
and
next,
clearly though, you've practiced. I mean, you've been a tennis player for some time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not just during high school though, but prior to that as well, middle.
Right. Yep. My mom got me into tennis when I was about 12.
Right.
And I never thought I would get into it, but man, it was a blast.
Yeah, it's a nice sport. I know I had 2 daughters. Well, both of the daughters played it.
Nate's making faces.
You didn't
No,
play?
man, I'm sure
You didn't
tennis
play-
is fucking great.
Oh my god, the fucking Nate. No basketball, no tennis, no. Well, fucking cross country. Come on, man. Okay, it's all good. I get it. But anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Fast forward about 12 years or so, 12, 13 years. I got heavy into cycling after I moved to Milwaukee. And I'm riding with this buddy who's just killing it. I mean, this guy wins races. I mean, it definitely seems like he's working towards being some sort of pro.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know where he's at with that because I don't ride with him anymore. But I had another scenario where I wasn't listening to my body. My knees started bothering me. And on this one particular ride, we were going out. We were going to do about 75 miles. And less than halfway through, I started having issues with one knee. And by about 2/3 of the way through, I was having issues with the other knee. And basically, I was destroying the cartilage in those knees. And I don't know. I haven't been able. My knees haven't been the same since. But the physiologically, what I found out is my kneecaps are offset to the outside of my knee. So they would, they obviously wore prematurely on that side. And so I ended up, I talked to an orthopedic surgeon, and, he said, well, you're not old enough to have a partial knee replacement. Yeah. He's like, because you're going to have it done again.
Right. Usually they say 15 years is about the average.
Yep.
So
he said what we do typically, that we've had pretty good results with for patients your age and physical ability or whatever. I mean, they look at that too, is they'll do what's called a tibia tubercle osteotomy, where they actually move your kneecap, towards the inside.
The center.
God damn.
Yeah. And
that's one of those things that gives me fucking shivers, man.
Yeah. So what that involves is they cut like a sliver, I'll call it a sliver of your tibia, where the tendon or whatever that connects to your kneecap connects.
Yeah.
and then they slide that
God damn.
along that plane, and then they pop a couple screws in there.
To hold it.
Yep. So the problem is, I still don't have any cartilage in my kneecap. So
Right.
it definitely didn't fix my problem, but it's different. It's not any worse. It's not really any better though. I can still ride my bike, but I can't go at the
distance that.
yeah, or the the strength
Yeah.
or whatever. I can't hammer anymore.
Sure.
But
The intensity of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, I mean, I'm happy I can still ride, but
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah. And actually, coincidentally, this Friday I'm getting those screws taken out. I'm kind of nervous about it.
I think I would be. I think
as-
I would be a little nervous too.
As small as
I
a
mean,
procedure it is, I mean,
But
I'm
No.
but it's done on a joint and not just any joint, but
Uh-huh.
that's a huge part of daily living right there. So if these come out, the chances of you staying healthy like you are now are pretty good. Then
yeah. There really
mean-
should be no side effects. I mean that the holes are gonna fill in.
Okay.
There, occasionally I think you can have like where it fills in too much and it maybe comes out and causes
Sure.
some issues, but I think that's pretty rare.
See, all I can picture is these screws coming out and that kneecap snapping back where it
off.
was.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No.
And I think this because I had stitches in my foot when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And when they took them out, fucker just opened right back up like they were never even there. Just
Yeah.
staring into a fucking open hole with blood and shit all over the place,
white meat?
going, okay, I guess we're doing this again.
Yeah. Ouch.
It's outpatient. They're gonna knock me out, but I mean, with the track record I've had with the last couple of surgeries, which the second one I haven't talked about yet.
Yeah, you got more.
So yeah, I'm nervous, but it should be fine. It's a quick recovery. I'll be back on my feet right away.
I mean, and let's face it, you're still, dude, you're a young guy.
yeah.
I mean,
that's
there
what I'm
shouldn't
told.
be
Yeah.
any reason for this to begin with.
That's what I'm told.
No, we know you're old. 35 now.
So everything's a sports injury, and the latest one that I'm dealing with is related to playing disc golf. I tore my labrum last.
Bobby's face is like, there's no way there's an injury.
I mean, I
related
thought
to
that
disc
was just
golf.
fucking drinking beer and smoking pot.
No.
Yeah, it's stoners.
And you're not
going out and throwing
supposed to.
frisbees
You're not
around.
supposed to hurt yourself doing this. You're taking the sport way too seriously, man.
Yeah.
I tell you what, man, it's the shuffle that's
It's
Is that
done
what it
the
this.
is?
Shuffle,
It's
yeah.
the front foot, back foot, over and throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Gotcha.
Well,
it's
Matt
the
and I used
torque.
to go and play just for fun
Yeah.
after work.
You
or-
played for fun, but obviously he was trying to get his pro
Right.
card.
And early on, I could kind of hang in there, and it wasn't a guarantee that he would beat me, but pretty quickly, every time we went out, there's no chance for me. He's
Right.
definitely doing better, but
Yeah,
We're
that
still
did
having a
wonders
good
for
time.
my ego.
yeah. Well, especially since I kick your ass in the crossword every day. We come back to that later.
So
But so I'm asking him how does he get such good distance off of the drive,
Yeah.
the initial drive, and he's telling me about this fucking shuffle technique. It's like 3 steps, something, and whatever.
That's probably though a legitimate thing, though, right? I mean, that's like
No
Oh.
one does
yeah,
this.
So is
the
this
shuffle
your
step
own-
is not a thing. The X step is, and that's what it really is.
the
no.
X step.
That's the X step.
Okay, so
Anyway, that is definitely what's done this.
gotcha.
The snobbery and the
So-
shuffle step.
The shuffle. So this again is where and what is it again?
So
This-
I tore my labrum. It's
Labrum.
Yeah, it's the what do they call it? Collagen that surrounds the capsule of your hip joint.
Yeah,
And
another joint.
yeah.
Yeah, And no, wait, now
Gotta
before you
roll
finish this, though,
another one.
is this opposite of the knee that you had done with the screws in?
It is.
Yeah, see?
It always
How
is,
did I know
right?
that? It
I
always
know.
is.
Yeah.
Always.
'Cause you're
Always.
compensating.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, but I mean,
That's why I
not
walk with the limp.
coincidentally, because I'm right-handed. I throw right,
Yeah.
so I plant with that leg too.
Yes.
And when I planted on this one particular drive, I twisted and I felt a pop.
Yeah.
It's, I mean,
Aren't those
louder than
Yeah.
normal, right?
Don't you
'Cause
hate
get
that
hit-
feeling you get through your body when? Did you get that feeling like not like a chill, but like
Like pins and needles, kind of.
kind of like you just know something.
Yep.
Something's just not right. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like, what
We've
the hell
gone
is
too
that?
far here.
Yeah.
I definitely thought about it more than I typically would, but I didn't think
As you finish up the rest of
Yeah.
the fucking
So
36
wait a
holes
second.
you were playing
So,
that day.
Hang on. So time out. Okay, I'm starting to see a trend here.
Yeah.
So we run with a broken tibia.
tibia.
Sorry, tibia.
Yeah.
I was thinking of
Stress
I was thinking of
fracture.
stress fracture. I
You're
was thinking of
the fibula.
yeah, exactly. And then and now so we continued to run, and then we did the knee,
Yep.
and we continued to ride the bike another
Yep.
25 miles,
Yep.
and now
There's a
the
trend.
hip. Yeah, you probably want to turn me down.
Go ahead.
And now the hip,
Go.
and now the hip. Now what hole? What basket? Right, it's not a hole.
Yeah,
They-
whatever.
they do
Yeah,
call
it's
it a hole.
Okay, a hole. So what hole was this approximately during this game?
This is probably 6.
And now are you playing?
Guarantee he finished the round.
Yeah,
I
that,
did.
that's where I'm
Guarantee.
going. Oh yeah,
Oh,
see?
I played for 2 more months, but
Oh, right. Well, yeah. I mean, fuck. If I'm going to run a marathon, I'm going to run
But
2 of them in a
here's-
week. So
here's
why
the
would I not
here's
feel
the
a pop in my fucking hip and continue to play?
here's the problem. It was very, very gradual. It didn't hurt that much when I first did it, so that's why I didn't give too much thought to it. But as I
Gotcha.
kept playing, because I would play probably 2-3 times a week, 18 holes a shot,
At least.
and it just kept getting worse. I'm like, man, this isn't good. But so I probably should have gone sooner, but I don't know that it would have made much difference in the long run. But so I had this surgery back in February of this year, and I'm going through PT, and it's feeling maybe a little better, but not like it should yet. And we get to 3 months out where it should be pretty good. I mean,
Right. Should be healed.
I mean, you might still be a little stiff, still trying to work through some of the scar tissue and stuff, but
What's all involved with the surgery? I mean, what's all involved with the actual
So-
repairing of it?
so they put somehow they put these plastic anchors into your pelvis,
Oh my God.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
and
That really just irritates the shit out of me, huh?
no, I love it. So
I don't know. It's like, okay.
Titanium
now
bolts and
just
plastic
describe what's
anchors.
happening to me. Like, I used to be able to watch videos of people getting hurt or whatever, people skateboarding, whatever, they fall off or they fuck up their ankle or something, and I can't do it anymore. I can't watch
Yeah.
it because I feel it now.
I hear you.
I don't know why, but I physical sensation, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I won't watch the videos anymore. And this is just exactly the same fucking
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Well, all they do is they take a fucking drill and they jam it right down in the middle of your fucking bones. And no
Yeah,
problem.
Yeah, bzzz, I didn't feel anything until I woke up.
And they cut slices off the front of your eyeball. It's no problem.
My brother-in-law Zane and I enjoy sending each other gruesome sports injury videos.
No, you
They don't get
it was
any
You fucking send that shit to me with no
Warning.
no warning,
Here, open this.
no fucking description on the video at all.
You're welcome.
Motherfucker.
Did you guys watch any of the MMA fight from last night?
Oh,
Nate?
I saw the
No.
highlight.
Did you see the
Fastest
cut?
KO ever?
Did you
No.
see the cut under and over his eye on
Oh.
Nate Diaz, I believe, is the fighter?
Is this where he went to the corner and they asked him if he could continue?
Right.
And he was like,
he
let
wanted to
me out. I
continue
can
to
fight. And the
but
fucking
the doctor.
the doctor was like, no, man,
right.
you fucking done.
So did you guys see the cut?
I
No.
think so. Yeah.
Wow.
really?
Yeah.
And that's just from
bad.
leg.
Well,
fist?
I mean,
Wasn't there 2?
I think
Did he have, one over and
yeah,
one
one
under?
over and under, and fuck.
I'm not
but
even-
I
I'm not
think,
even gonna look it- I
I
was
think
gonna
though
look
with
it up
these
and I'm
guys
not
though,
gonna.
I think with these guys, in MMA, I mean, they continually, they get punched in the face all the time, so the skin is
Yeah.
probably constant, under constant repair all the time.
Yeah.
So probably doesn't take a whole lot. I mean, have you ever seen their fucking ears when they're
Yeah.
the cauliflower ear?
Yeah.
Jesus.
All fucking
Pop one of those fuckers. Pop.
I thought you were talking about the one where the guy just ran right, and they met the guy right in the middle, like right at the start, and he caught his head with his knee,
Oh,
and just knocked him out immediately.
I have seen
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
I have seen that
the
one,
Superman
too.
kick.
See, that one doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
That one's just fine.
But he cut him too, though, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty fucking good too.
I'm sure.
bad.
Probably.
Yeah, or I don't know.
What about you,
Somewhere.
Bobby? What do you got? You got scars?
3.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yep. One on the ankle, skateboarding accident.
Uh-huh. Skateboarding accident?
Yeah, I really didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Uh-huh. Now, is this like back in the 80s with the
Yeah.
before they had the good skateboards?
Matter of fact, I learned how to ride on one of those fucking tiny little California plastic
Ooh.
skateboards that were probably about
Oh, yeah.
4 inches wide.
Yep. Those are
And it
fucking
basically
horrible.
had like roller skating tires on.
Right.
Here I am just cruising down
Uh-huh.
the street. I mean,
Truck so loose you lean
Oh.
at all and you're immediately
well,
turning.
you're doing this. You
Yeah.
know, you're back and forth the whole way down. I mean, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but
Even
yeah.
on a tiny skateboard.
Yeah, we used to have tiny skateboards back in the day.
Yeah,
they were called dozers.
I know, but like at some point it's so small. I wouldn't even think you would get much wobble. But
I think like Nate said. I think
yeah,
the
from
trucks
my
were just
recollection,
so,
they're just squirrely as hell.
So yeah, I pretty much it looks like I shaved off some of the inside of my ankle from asphalt, dragging that foot down the street, and then on either side, the outsides of my knees
Yeah.
when I
I got one of those.
decided that I was going to try to run across the street, and I fell.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was it. That's it. I don't know the other ones. I think I have one on my thumb when I cut myself with a, 10 or 12 inch butcher knife.
No big deal. I just almost cut my thumb off.
Well, I mean, but you cut yourself though when you're in the industry, so you
Yeah.
just fucking Band-Aid, finger cot, glove, and
It's
call
like
it a day and keep going.
Burns too,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. You just fucking
you get
keep
burned.
going.
You fucking
I mean,
wrap it or don't,
I didn't even
just
look
keep
at
going.
it. I fucking literally, I cut my thumb. I grabbed the first clean towel that I could, wrapped it on there, grabbed, I don't know if it was duct tape or electric. It wasn't like, a medical tape of any kind. It was whatever I could find. I fucking,
we got some dirty ass duct tape.
taped it. Well, I mean, it wasn't touching the
Yeah,
wound
yeah.
whatsoever, but tape it up, cut with the rest of whatever I had to cut, and then I'm like, here, I got to go to the doctor, and let's go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I had like, I don't know, maybe 8 stitches in that.
Uh-huh.
Well, I thought it was pretty good for a thumb.
Yeah, that is.
Not bad.
It's the whole length of the thumb.
Yeah, it was.
Speaking of stitches, did I ever tell you that I played in the Gus Macker one time?
You did tell me that.
Did I tell you about
Yeah.
that? And how I split my lip open?
Against the guys from not from Rockford. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well,
So I caught an elbow to the face, and
nice.
teeth went straight through. I don't know how many stitches I ended up with, but maybe 4. It was good.
Did the boys on your squad go in there and win the game? That game?
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
I gotta imagine that's a terrible spot for stitches too, because you're
Yeah.
constantly moving it and it's not
Yeah.
dry.
I don't think it was too bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, stitches are way better than staples.
Yeah.
You guys had staples
Never.
before?
No,
Never had
I
to
don't
have
know anything
staples.
about them.
So, I had staples in the back of my head. I don't
Which
know
brother
why.
hit you?
No,
Oh.
I did it to myself. I threw a bicycle at my head.
Oh, okay.
Not exactly. So I was out camping with my buddy out at Rock Cut, the state park around here, and we were riding bikes on the trails, and we had left pretty early in the morning, so it was still cold. So I was wearing a sweatshirt, and then we were out for a little while, but it started getting warm, and I took the sweatshirt off, and I just tied it up on the handlebars. So we're going pretty fast, you're going down hills and trying to avoid the tree roots and all that. And, I'm really paying attention because I don't want to hit a rock that's sticking up or a tree root or anything like that. And out of nowhere, I get to the bottom of this hill. There's nothing there to hit. And I'm sliding on my face in the dirt. And I'm thinking, what the fuck just happened? I didn't hit anything. I know I didn't hit anything. And then as I'm thinking that, the bike comes from behind, flipping, smacks me in the back of the head.
Jeez.
And I get up and I'm holding it and I'm just cussing. Just every fucking swear word combination of shit I can think of.
I bet.
And he turns around and he goes, what the fuck, dude? What happened? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. And I look at my hand and it's covered in blood.
Yeah.
And then I figured out that the worst decision was tying the sweatshirt around the handlebars because it came loose, got caught in the front tire, and I just fucking
biffed it
and
like hard.
Yeah, so we went back up. His mom was a nurse, so he wanted her to look at it. She looks at it. She goes, yeah, you're going to need stitches for that.
Yeah, I bet.
So, yeah, my dad took me to the hospital, and instead of doing stitches, they had just these little fucking staples.
Yeah.
And they just pinch it together, and they put that shit in there. It's really just little metal staples. And they suck. They itch so much more than
especially on the head, too.
Yeah. And, God, I think I was combing my hair one day and caught one of them.
Ouch. Did you rip it out? Like, literally?
I think I ripped one of them out.
Yeah.
But,
do they use like a swing line stapler for that, or how does that work?
No, they're these little plastic disposable. I know that wasn't a serious question. But,
well, that's all I picture. I mean,
it's I don't really know how to describe it, but it's a one-time use dispenser, and you just kind of push it up with your thumb, and that's how it comes out. And they actually let me take it home.
The staples.
The extra staples, yeah.
Very nice.
The stapler.
Those are all yours. Here.
Yeah. Well, we're just gonna throw it away.
Yeah. So here's a bonus.
Yeah.
It's a consolation prize. Now you can go home and staple your brothers and sisters. Right?
I'm sure I thought about it.
Come here, Dan. Let me see how this works. Let me see your arm.
I think there was a little bit of that going on, but I don't think I actually put one in anybody's skin.
Damn it.
I know.
That would have been way more fun. Yeah, I think that would have been way more fun. So you've never had staples, Matt? Any staples? None?
No staples.
Yeah.
Just stitches.
Yeah. Stitches are always fun.
Yeah.
I did have some staples on my foot once before. I think I stepped on some glass. I don't know. I think there was only like 45 stitches or something like that. So it wasn't that. No.
Oh, I stepped on a nail
I
last
had
year.
145 stitches in my fucking nuts one time.
And my
no
nuts.
big deal.
Yeah, it was,
Remember when I stepped on that nail last year?
At home?
Yeah.
Really?
You remember that?
No.
No.
Yeah.
I should.
Did you get a shot?
Terrible
So that's
friend
when
for
I
not
was-
remembering that, but
Did you get a shot?
I was good on my tetanus.
Yeah.
some tetanus
But
shots.
they were worried
Tetanus.
about broken bones, and so they did an X-ray.
What? How long was the fucking nail?
It was pretty good. It was on. I stepped on a piece of trim that was covered in snow.
Oh.
I didn't knock the
Sure.
dumbest thing ever. you
Yeah.
know. I had my Crocs on. It went through my Crocs.
All right, enough said.
You're right.
Fucking Crocs, you deserved it.
Yeah, Crocs.
I won't argue that.
I have my crotches on.
But it went like
Wait. Hang on.
Yeah.
What color are your Crocs?
they're red.
Okay, go ahead.
They're basically clown shoes.
Yeah.
So the nail went between like two toes, kind of like in the webbing portion,
Yeah, that hurts.
and it came up through it. But I don't know. I probably got lucky with like where it went through, and
Yeah.
they didn't have any broken bones.
I'm just picturing now, if you're hitting the nail on one side with these red Crocs on and you turn the other way, was there like a rake on the other side of the yard that
No.
when you stepped on it, it came up and smacked you in the face and then
No,
you turned around, nail.
funny
Wait.
story. I brought my other foot to try to take the pressure off, and that foot also came down on a piece of trim that had a nail in it. but that nail was at an angle, so it didn't get all the way up through my
Luckiest man
croc.
ever. Yeah, how do you explain that? How do you explain that in the emergency room? Your shoes are off and your feet are in the air. Oh, I stepped on nails.
You should
Just all you got to do is not take the Crocs off, and then no questions will be asked. They'll know.
That's true. That's true.
But so picture me out by my garage doing this. There's snow on the ground, obviously, and my first reaction after I step on it is, "Shit! Did anyone see that?"
Pride is hurt worse than your foot.
Right.
Walking around with a piece of trim like embedded in your foot,
Yeah.
hoping that nobody's watching you.
Right.
It's like almost like ski
Pulling
shoes.
it out, that was something else.
Yeah, I bet.
Jesus.
The blood wasn't as bad as I thought it might be, but yeah, I was pretty lucky.
You were lucky.
I can totally relate to that looking around, though. Seeing if anybody saw you do anything.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
There's always
All the
something.
time.
Everybody does something, I swear to God, that if anybody else knew about it, they would just fucking die.
Yeah.
Just be super embarrassed.
Pretty much.
So
I'm not getting any of mine. Go ahead.
all right,
Yeah.
I got one for you. So my wife,
Uh-oh.
she thinks this is the weirdest thing ever, and I swear by it. And I'm pretty sure that no one else in the world does this, except maybe my brother, just because I told him about it. But do you ever get to like the end of the day, whatever, and you've been working hard, and like your feet are just killing you, like itching? Your feet get itchy?
Once in a while.
They can't hear your head now, Rob. You gotta say something.
Yeah, no. I mean, once in a while, sure.
My feet don't really get itchy.
They don't?
No.
God, mine get just horrible. Really itchy. I could sit there scratching for fucking hours.
Oh, well, yeah, definitely not.
So all right. I got foot fucking problems.
Okay.
But so I started doing this thing where, you know how you rub your hands together if
Yeah.
you're cold, and you build up heat from the friction.
Sure.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll just rub my feet back and forth on the carpet
Yeah.
until it gets like
Hot.
really hot.
Yeah.
And it basically is just burning.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the itch goes away. And it's amazing. It's the most amazing feeling ever. It's incredible. Look at the way you're fucking looking at me.
I mean, I thought, okay, no, go ahead.
No, say what you thought. I'm very interested.
So, I mean, are your feet cold too?
No.
So
not
they
cold.
just itch.
Yeah.
And the only way to relieve the itch is to fucking rub them on the carpet.
Call it burn scratching.
Burn scratching. Is this something you made up then, burn scratching, or is this a real thing? I bet it's a real thing.
I gotta believe that
It's got to be a real
I
thing.
made it up because I've never heard of anyone else doing it.
Okay, burn scratching.
And Jess thinks it's the weirdest fucking thing
See,
in the world.
I'm picturing now I'm picturing like a dog. You know how a dog has to fucking scratch his ass on the
Yeah.
floor, and you're like, is that what he's doing? Does he have like itchy ass? So now he can fucking rub his ass on the fucking floor.
Yeah,
And
but
he's getting
like
and
imagine the
it's a burn.
dog going
It's a bird or
back
a burn.
back and forth fast enough to get the heat built up.
Yeah. And you yell at him when you see him do it, like, "What that motherfucker? Get the hell off of the go outside, you nasty damn mutt."
But
Okay,
it's,
I'm gonna try this though. No, you know what I like to do?
it's great.
You know
it
what
really
I like
is.
to do? So after I take a shower, I'll go outside, like if the weather's permitting, obviously, and I can rub my feet together, and and I'll warm them up that way, just like my hands.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just like. All right, you asshole.
Yeah, kind of. No, I'm just messing with you though, man. I'm just messing. It's all good.
No,
It's all
I know.
good. No,
I
no,
know
that is
that
kinda
nobody
weird.
else does it,
No,
but
I mean, you know what, dude?
I'm gonna do it till the day I fucking
You know what?
die.
I bet you there's millions of people that do it.
okay.
But none of them are talking
Literally,
about
if there's anybody out there listening to this who ever has done this, let us know.
it. Yeah, please do.
Get back at us.
I mean, it's going to be a fucking phenomenon now after this conversation. Right?
Everyone's gonna be
You're
doing
going
it.
to fucking write books. You're going to be doing fucking signings and everything. It's going
Well,
to be great.
The best part is like sometimes I'll overdo it.
And then you burn your feet.
Yeah.
Bad.
It's never bad, but it's like you can definitely feel it. Like you like grabbed a hot pan or something. You can feel it for a couple hours, maybe into the next day. Yeah.
Matt?
That's if you don't exercise restraint.
Burn itching?
What issues do I have?
Burn scratching.
Burn scratching, sorry.
You don't do burn scratching?
Burn scratching.
do burn
where's
scratching.
I got to look this up.
It doesn't exist.
It
I don't
does.
itch
I know it
quite
does.
like that. Yeah, I got issues. So I was. What is he doing?
I'm going to get my phone because I gotta look this.
It's not. It's you're not gonna find anything.
I guarantee you, there's
I'll bet you a Kit Kat.
I bet you there's a Korean doctor. I bet you there's a Korean doctor that came up with this in 1970.
Korean doctor. Korean burn scratching.
Yep.
You want to hear about my?
Yes, I do. I'm
All right.
definitely interested.
There's a handful of people that know about this problem of mine. I think I was about 3 when I started chewing my fingernails.
Yeah.
I've been doing it ever since. Oral fixation, whatever. But it's where it gets gross.
Good start.
Yeah. I actually save my fingernails if given the opportunity. I do not ingest them.
Wait.
In-
Where do you save them?
Well, we'll get that. We'll get to that. So
You got like
I
a
will
special
not.
container that you carry around?
No. Pockets.
Or you just throw it in your pocket?
Pockets. Yes.
So you're not like carrying around a stash of fingernails at any given time.
Let me give you a scenario. So I get up, I go to work, I'm chewing on a nail. It's a good one, right? I'm not.
Good one.
It's not one that I'm willing to just throw away.
Well, what makes
Spit out, right.
what
What makes it a
makes
good
one
one?
better than
All
another?
right, it's got to be able to cut the inside of your mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe similar to like chewing tobacco or something.
Okay.
You know, but what happens is, I'll have to go into a meeting or, where I'm not comfortable chewing my fingernail in front of people, and so I'll throw it in my pocket, right, for
Save
later.
that bitch for later.
That's right. And then I'll maybe put some gum in or something, and
Why don't you just start with the gum?
well,
The like smoking,
it's-
right? The gum can't replace the fingernail.
I think the fingernail comes with anxiety.
Yeah.
Now, so how long will you save this? Like into the next day? Do you
Well-
have any one individual fingernail for multiple days?
Oh yeah. So, I'll give you an example. Like I'll put a fingernail in my pants, and I'll hang up my pants that night, or put them in the laundry or whatever. And the next time I put them on, I'll be checking my pockets.
See,
For a
just
fingernail.
For a fingernail, yeah.
From the fucking day before.
for
Well,
a
yeah.
fingernail surprise.
It's all dependent on what I've got on my fingers at the time. If I'm running low on fingernails that are actually attached to my body, that's when I'm searching the pockets.
Now, does this extend to toenails as well?
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not. I've thought about it, but I will not do it.
Yeah.
Man's got to have standards.
Toenails, that's right.
Yeah.
Toenails are gross.
See,
They are gross.
And I'm sure you guys,
100%.
I'm hoping that you guys do the same thing, but I like to cut my toenails like in the bedroom, right? When I do cut my toenails, and then I just fucking leave them there.
Oh, come on.
And you want to talk about pissing somebody off? Oh my God.
You're not
dude.
serious.
Oh my God. I do it just because I fucking want to get a rise out of her.
Okay.
Of course I'm going to fucking go back and vacuum them up, but
We've got so
there
many.
isn't anything better than to hear, did you cut your damn toenails over here again on my side of the bed? I forgot to mention that. It's on her side of the bed, too.
Oh, really?
Oh, well, yeah, the light's better on that side. The fucking light comes in the window better on that side.
She'll see them.
Yeah, you guys don't
You're
do
trying
that.
to get divorced, man.
No, that's the last thing I want. Fuck, I just, I'm just throwing a little excitement in the relationship.
I got a big pet peeve. So there are several people in my office that will clip their nails
At work?
at work.
Yeah.
Drives me fucking
Does
nuts.
it?
It does.
So they should just chew them like normal people.
Right, and keep
No,
them in
they
their
should
fucking
do
pocket.
that
Just
at
bite 'em
home.
off.
Sure,
Well-
chew them, so that I don't have to hear them.
Yeah.
Is it the clicking
Yes.
that bothers you,
Yeah.
Well,
or is it just the idea that they're doing
it's
it
both.
there?
It's
And
both.
not
One and
only
the same.
see, because I'm that weird guy that if I don't like you, I'll go to your office and wait for you
Yeah.
to go.
Right.
I will trim my nails on your desk and fucking leave them there.
What a fucking ass.
And then that's like the, hey, I just pissed in your fucking spot. Fuck you, I'm out of here. You know what I mean?
He'll get him in between the
You're
keys.
done. You're marking your territory.
exactly.
He'll get him in between the keys on the keyboard, just like
that's
sticking
the
out
worst.
through it. Yeah.
That and food. You know what? That's always been my biggest pet peeve. Do not fucking eat by my keyboard. Ooh. Do not eat. I don't even fucking eat.
Here it is.
I don't even fucking eat
Fucking
there.
struck a chord, man.
Don't fucking eat on my fucking keyboard, because the one thing I hate is when I got to come in the office and I got to pick the keyboard up and shake fucking
Oh,
crumbs
God.
out and fucking fingernails.
Never do
and,
that. Never
and
do
whatever else is in there. Then I just want to rip it out of that fucking computer and throw it away and go grab a new one.
Get a new one.
It pisses me off.
You know what drives me up the wall? Eating, right?
Putting
If we're out at a restaurant or something,
yeah.
or just in a group setting or whatever, and there are people that when they finish the meal have to blow their nose. What the fuck is this about? Why
I know.
is this a thing? And they have to do it right there at the table. I'm still
Eating.
working on my, because I eat slow, whatever, and I'm still eating whatever the fuck it is, and here they are fucking and all I can see is the fucking
know.
boogers, fucking snot coming out
I know.
everywhere, and and they just fucking ball it up and put it right back down on the table. Fuck you. Go to the bathroom.
I agree 100%.
I don't get it. And it's like clockwork too. It's like these people have trained their bodies
To
to create fucking
mucus.
mucus and fucking globs and boogers and
Boogers.
shit
Well,
every time they eat.
It's like they're having a fucking allergic reaction.
Knock it off. Go to the fucking
you know
bathroom.
what? Me and Renee,
Get up from the table.
sorry, don't get off the table, because last night we went out for dinner.
Uh-huh.
I sneezed about 4 fucking times at the table and I couldn't even help it. It was just boom, boom, boom right after another. And the tables are looking, I could feel eyeballs on my back. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And they're yelling, oh, God bless you, like from across the fucking dining room, you know? God bless you. I'm like, I'm trying to get up and I'm sneezing. And I'm like, fuck, man, come on.
He's
That's
got
the
bird
worst.
AIDS over here.
Oh
He
my
can't stop
God.
fucking
Yeah, no shit, right?
sneezing.
Right.
Did you do the Dracula style?
Oh, man, I had the
Do it in
fucking
your elbow?
cloth. I had
Oh, you had
the
napkin.
restaurant cloth.
Oh, yeah.
I
That's good.
I always do the sneeze into my shirt.
Yeah. I do that
Yeah.
too. A lot of times I'll just fucking stifle it.
Yeah.
And it just makes a little noise.
Oh, no. There was no way this was going to... If I would have tried that, an eyeball would have popped out.
No, and it's bad too. I read a story about a guy who like blew a fucking hole in his esophagus for doing that
see?
shit.
Yeah.
And I try not to, but like
That's...
it's my own personal thing. I can't sneeze a real sneeze like around people unless we're outside, because I just know that all that shit's flying in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna get on someone. Someone's gonna be mad at me
Right.
for doing it.
Fuck them.
I just can't get over
I
it.
got a finger on that and I need to trim. Here, Matt. No, seriously though. You guys ever sneezed in the car?
Yeah.
Like when you're driving, it's like one of those that just come on and you're driving and all of a sudden, boom, your windshield is just like fucking covered with crap. You're like,
Oh my
Or you hit
God.
your head on the steering wheel.
really? You're like, man, come on, you know? You want to wipe it off, but you know as soon as you do, it's because it's just going to smear. Oh, yeah, that's the worst.
Here's
I hate
another
that.
one. Here's another weird one.
I hate it.
Related to sneezing. Do you have to sneeze when you first see bright light? Like if you walk outside
Yes.
and see the sun,
Yes.
and immediately you got to sneeze?
Yes.
Yes. There's like a small portion of the population this happens to. And from every time for me, I go out, if it's bright, I'll squint and I'll look away, and then I'm like, here it comes. Fucking 2 or 3 sneezes. They're coming right now.
Yep.
That's weird.
I
Mine is
guess.
a dust thing because I noticed that right before I started sneezing, I could start to feel the heat come out of the vent in the restaurant right over our table. And it was like, boom. And I'm like, oh, shit, here we go.
You're grabbing napkins and duct tape and shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you got to have
Hold it all
duct tape.
in.
I mean, isn't that the norm? Duct tape for wounds? No? Okay.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
I got this care package this week in the mail.
Who'd you get a care package from?
got this care package from a buddy, Chris. He's in Japan right now. He's been there for the last few years. He teaches English
Okay.
to Japanese kids.
Very nice.
And we talk every now and then,
Yeah.
just to kind of stay up on what everybody's doing. And he had asked me to help him out with some issues he was having with these headphones that he's got. That they're real expensive, they're real nice or whatever.
Yeah.
So I took care of that for him, and he's like, "Hey man, what can I do for you?" And I'm like, "Dude, have you heard about these crazy ass Kit Kat flavors they got in Japan?" Really? I was like, "Yeah, dude, they're fucking everywhere." I said, "Send me some of those." And that's what we got.
Very nice.
I got a whole fucking slew of crazy ass, only available in Japan. Kit Kats. The nuttiest fucking flavors. You can't even think of this shit.
Now, these aren't like the Jelly Bellies vomit and grass clippings and
No.
moth shit. And, right. Okay.
Lots shit.
No. I mean, it might make you want to vomit, but I think
Okay.
that these are supposed to be legit flavors that people actually want over there.
I'm under the impression that you've already tried them. Matthew, have you tried them yet?
I have not.
You have
I
not.
also have not.
Oh, you have
I
not?
saved them just for now.
Okay, perfect.
I figure we'll give them a shot.
Yeah,
See what
let's do
everybody
it.
thinks. And now I'm talking about flavors like this one is apple pie.
That sounds wonderful.
Seems legit, right? Chestnut
Chestnut.
is one.
Okay.
There are some weird ones. This one here is sweet red bean and sweet potato.
Okay.
They got some here that are sake flavored.
Sake flavored Kit Kat.
Uh-huh. Yep. We got regular sweet potato and green tea. Green tea Kit Kat.
Green tea Kit Kat.
All right. So which ones do you want to guys
Well,
you wanna try
I
first?
think we need to go with probably one of the.
Straight to the weird.
Yeah, let's start.
straight to the weird
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, give me one of those sweet potato and
Let's do.
red beans.
Yeah, let's
or
do a
whatever.
potato
All right.
and bean.
Red bean and sweet potato. You guys split that one.
Have the kids tried these yet?
No, I explicitly
Okay,
told
them, do
don't
not
touch these.
Okay.
Because I can't
So
get
this
them.
is the first time.
And you should have seen this fucking box that these things came. Here, look at this. Just check out how many stamps are on this
Wow,
motherfucker.
dude, that's awesome.
I swear to God, there's 30 stamps on this box just to get it here.
Okay, well, this smells sweet, but you can definitely.
Oh no!
It's kind of reminds me of a little like baby food. Super sweet white chocolate.
I don't know. The white chocolate's kind of overwhelming.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
It's definitely taking the front
Yeah.
of the taste buds.
To
But
me, it's kind of like those, like kind of crappy cookies you get at the Chinese buffet.
Yeah,
There's like, it's very lightly flavored and it's not really worth eating.
I guess you can taste it a little more on the back end when you're done eating.
not bad.
I didn't hate it.
No,
It wouldn't be my first choice.
definitely not. Okay.
All right, let's
Yeah, there's definitely a beanie flavor
It's
to it.
sweet for sure.
try some apple pie.
Apple pie, baby.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with apple pie. I mean, that's the most American thing in Japan, right?
It's got to be. Besides Chris.
Well, yeah. Besides, ooh, they're purple.
All right. Yep. First off, they are purple.
Wow. So definitely not an apple color at all because I've never seen a. We do this. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. You take it. Oh wow, the smell is super.
Wow.
Cinnamon?
No. I don't.
You can definitely smell the apple.
It smells like a candle.
It does smell like a candle,
Just like a candle.
Yeah.
like candle or soap.
Ugh.
Right? Bath and Body Works.
Damn. It's like eating a candle. It's a little too floral. Like right at the beginning, you're like, okay, they got the flavor. That's definitely it. But what it tastes like is eating one of those, like those. What do you even call them? Those little pies that you used to get, like maybe in your school lunch. Those little ones filled with apple or cherry. You know what I'm talking about?
Like they come in the cardboard box, apple pie, cherry pie type thing?
Yeah, or just like the little paper pouch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those things. So it tastes like that mixed with some real potpourri.
Yeah, it's definitely different. Honestly,
Yeah, this is not good.
honestly, I
don't
take the
mind it.
bean. I take
Yeah.
the bean over this one.
Definitely would do the bean.
I didn't mind it.
Here you
The
go,
purple
buddy.
threw me off because I mean,
You put that.
we
Save
don't.
that for later.
We definitely don't eat like a lot of purple foods.
Right.
I mean, I don't.
Ooh. I'm not into that one. Here, let's do this one. This is apparently it's called weird ass Japanese citrus fruit that we don't have in America. Probably close to mandarin orange, but not really. And all the other text is in Japanese, so I have no idea what it actually is supposed to be.
Okay. Yeah. The bean so far is my vote.
I thought that one would have been the worst one.
I know. I bet you. You know what? I bet you that sake one has to be. Thank you.
You know what? You can smell the sake.
And this one is kind
in
of
the
a
No.
manila color almost. I would say maybe
Yeah.
off white.
Like a manila envelope.
Oh, and it's now this one smells like citrus.
It does. It smells like a creamsicle, right?
Yeah, it smells. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I like to smell my food before I eat it. Sorry.
You put the smell in your pocket, carry it around for later.
You know, I rub it off on my feet and then I rub it on my carpet. Warm up.
The smell, just to get the smell into the carpet.
This one isn't.
This one's good.
I think this one would be really good frozen, just like a dreamsicle.
Tastes like a dreamsicle, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not bad
Fucking
at all.
good.
You guys remember those little like wafer things? That,
Like wafer cookies.
like they were long and narrow, but they had like orange flavored, strawberry flavored or something.
Yep.
I'm trying. What were those called? Do you remember? That's a no.
Sugar wafers.
Yeah, wafer
think that's what
cookie,
they're called.
sugar wafer cookie,
I think-
strawberry chocolate.
I think
vanilla.
I actually bought some of those a couple months ago
Yeah,
because I was feeling like a kid again. Yeah, no, that one was definitely good.
yeah.
So if you see it on the shelves, it's called weird ass Japanese citrus fruit that we don't have in America.
And that was from. That's what he wrote on there, right?
That's what he
Chris
wrote on
Chris
there.
wrote on there, right?
Yep. All right, here we go. This one
Yeah,
is
Chris.
the sake one.
Sake.
Sake.
Oh, would you like some sake?
Man, we're gonna get letters for that.
Whoa.
Oh my god!
Wait, is that Godzilla?
it really
It smells like Godzilla, doesn't it?
It really smells like alcohol.
Oh, really?
It really does.
Yeah.
Now you know those little chocolates
It's-
that you get during the holiday seasons.
That are filled with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love them. Just gonna say that, just in case anybody out there is listening.
Get you drunk.
Oh wow, this stinks. I'm not gonna lie, it smells.
It really smells like sake.
It smells horrible.
Look at your face.
It smells fermented.
You gotta say
it's-
words, man.
It smells like
No bueno.
you can't say no bueno against a. How do you say no good in Japanese? Yeah, see, I haven't even taken
No,
a
you're
bite
right,
yet. I'm just
man.
watching these guys' face. I think I'm going to pass on this. No.
You have
Okay,
to eat
I
it.
know. I'm not going to be a puss. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you're right. Sugar wafers.
Yeah.
ugh.
It's not good.
No. Yeah, I don't know how really else to describe that, but it is very much like sake
I'm like
with
breathing
white
it-
chocolate. Like,
yeah.
just imagine you fucking put some white chocolate
I'm
in a
breathing it
glass of sake.
through my nose, and it's like drinking a fucking shot of not good, substance whatsoever. No,
Cranberries.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
All right, let's go with something that looks a little nicer. Here, cranberry and nuts. And the label that he wrote, there's a picture of some testicles.
Oh, very nice. This one tastes like my sack. Thank you, Chris. Okay.
Cranberry and nuts. No.
So this one has a traditional chocolate coating, but on the top, you could see the cranberry and the nuts. So
Yeah.
almost like a, would this be a, what's the 4-ingredient bar?
Like a Take 5 or something?
No.
What are you talking about?
It's the 4 ingredients, egg whites, dates,
Oh,
almonds, and
it's not the Kind bars. It's
is it Kind?
No.
No. Quest?
I don't remember. Out of all of us, I would think you would know, Matt.
Thanks. Fiber One.
No.
No. It's like,
It's one of the newbies.
yeah, it's fairly new, and they don't have any. The labeling is real simple, and they just like list 4 ingredients, and that's it.
I don't
All
know,
right,
but
doesn't matter.
you know
got
what?
Cranberry and these nuts.
Yeah. This one wasn't bad. More of a dark chocolate
Yeah, that's pretty good.
compared to all the rest of them that we've had. Yeah. This one's really good.
Yeah, super good.
That's the best by far.
I'm gonna have him send this to me.
I think the orange is a close second.
For sure. I'm still fond of the bean. I think,
I thought that was flavorless.
really,
Pretty flavorless.
yeah,
Yeah.
the white chocolate was overpowering, but I think if you were to mix a couple of these together, you might really be onto something. But that one right there wasn't bad. That was definitely, yeah.
All right, I think we
That
got
one
time
was
for
good.
2 more here.
That was good.
This one is melon. It's got a
Melon.
picture of cantaloupe on it.
See, I'm not a fan of them.
That's why I picked it. I knew you wouldn't like
So
it.
did he send you like a picture of all, or no, like you said, he just went out to the store
He
and
just
just
made
bought
it. He
everything
just went out, and every time he came across a
boom.
different flavor, he's like, grabbing that for the package.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Now this one smells like a candle again. Very floral.
Definitely smells like
Oh,
watermelon.
no,
know what
gum.
it smells like
gum.
to me?
Gum.
Smells like Starburst
Okay.
for you. You know, right when you unwrap it.
It has a bright flavor. It's interesting. It is kind of like a tropical hard candy, but in
Yeah.
a wafer and chocolate form. So
No, I think they really got this one right. Because you get it. I mean, you can tell it's cantaloupe. And like, there's no real harsh floral shit on the end of it. I like this one.
You can taste more watermelon-y.
Oh no, I don't like watermelon,
say-
so I'm gonna disagree.
I would say that it smells like watermelon gum to me for sure. Some kind of a
Oh yeah, like
bubblicious.
Bubblicious.
Yeah.
It does.
Yep.
And I definitely mean artificial watermelon. I don't.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah. You know, like how banana doesn't taste like bananas.
oh no. What does it taste like?
No one knows, man. No one knows.
Okay. What is
All right,
this one?
This will be the last one,
Grape.
and this is grape.
Grape. So this again is obviously it's a lighter purple. I don't know if that's grape. Smelling it. I don't know what the hell that is.
No, it's definitely
It
not.
smells like child labor law. Oh wait,
Well,
Japan.
it is
Sorry.
Nestle, so
Oh,
could be. There you go.
yeah. It's okay. I wouldn't probably
It's
not.
not very. It's not overwhelming.
Yeah.
Oh, it tastes like Sweet Tarts.
really?
No, not Sweet Tarts. Smarties.
Smarties.
You know, chalk candy.
Yeah.
Chalk
I
candy.
don't think I would
Uh-huh.
grab. I wouldn't grab this one
No.
in the store. In all honesty, though, I would love to get some of these for Halloween for next year. No, not because some of them are
Look at
bad,
that surprise, motherfucker!
but I think as a kid though, if you were to fucking receive one of these, I think that would be pretty cool.
I don't think so, man.
I
think
think the kids would
the
be like,
parents
"Fuck
would be
yeah."
interested in that. I think the kids would not notice at all.
That last one, just for the record, kind of tastes soapy.
Yeah, it's got an aftertaste to it. It's
Reminds
not
me
good.
of when I swore at home and my fucking mom would put goddamn Dawn in my mouth.
Not the one to end with.
Did you get the liquid soap?
Well, I could only make bubbles with the liquid soap.
We used to get the bar soap.
No.
The bar soap.
I was too
It
fast.
wasn't a new bar soap
I was
either.
too. Oh, it was the one that still had pubes on it.
It was whatever was there, man. Go get the soap.
I used to put Tabasco sauce on my finger and put it on the kids' like lip.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, dude.
That was enough?
One time.
So my parents used to get the soap like behind your teeth, scrape it a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah. Right. Yeah, so it was there.
Oh.
But I don't think the hot sauce thing would work on my kids because they like spicy food,
yeah, but
which is crazy.
Yeah.
No. Like, they like spicy food. Have you seen these new chips they got out, the Pockies? They're
Yes.
relatively new, right?
yeah.
And
they're like a pretty hot seller.
they
Are you-
are.
Yeah, they're
Do you
selling.
mean Takis?
No. I know Takis are a thing, and I've tried some of those. Those are
Right.
very good. This Pocky, Paqui, Pockies, and
Hockey.
they don't have that many flavors, as far as I can tell. But they've got like a ghost pepper version, and then there's like a chili habanero
Yep.
lime thing. And then, of course, they've got the one chip challenge, which is made with, what's the hottest one? The Carolina Reapers.
Yeah.
I think that's still the hottest one. I know the guys from First We Feast were working on like Pepper X or something. You know the ones that do hot ones?
Yes.
Yeah. And I don't know where that whole thing's at right now. But these are made with the Carolina Reapers.
Those fuckers are hot.
They literally sell you one chip. And it's a thing. It's all over YouTube.
really.
People, taking this challenge. And,
Let's do it.
I'm trying, but you can't buy them.
They like took them off the market.
No, they're just sold out.
Sold out,
They're
sure.
so popular, they're gone. And they have a contest. If you buy one of their other bags, like 1 in 10 bags wins. Right now, you get a code. You go on the website, and they'll send you one. But as far as just buying it, they're all sold out.
Wow. Well, it looks like I might have to go to the store and start buying bags then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
You know what we should do? We should ship those back to Chris.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
That's a great idea.
Maybe that's something that we can continue now. Give
We
Chris
should.
a little bit of something over here that's new to us.
I
or-
think you're really onto something.
I think so.
Although, I don't know if you guys have ever tried to ship anything to Japan. It is hella expensive.
Yeah. I've
If
heard
it-
you were.
Really?
A matter of fact, I think you were telling me.
I had, when I was sending the headphones back to him, I went to like the UPS store
Yeah.
first, and they told me it was like $200.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's not a big package. It wasn't heavy or anything. I
Right.
said,
Under a pound.
is this based on weight or what's going on? And they're like, no. Once it's international, it doesn't really matter. They just wanted $200 and they told me, look, you don't want to do this. Just go to the post office, and so they do it for way cheaper, but it's still like $30.
Really?
Yeah, just to ship it over there, and then you don't get the tracking like you would with
Sure. UPS.
because the post office only can really track things inside the country. And then there's a customs number that you get
Yeah.
that you can kind of follow, but it's not as good as the other regular tracking stuff.
Right.
So we start going back and forth.
Yeah, well, because
we're
they're
racking
not,
up.
they're
the
not
bills.
using the technology that we're using over here, and if they are, I'm sure they have their own. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I don't know.
Because I mean, hell, you could follow a package on from an
Mm-hmm.
email or whatever. I mean, you know where it's in the truck. I mean, you know what hub it's at. I mean,
Right.
You
Right,
can almost
and that-
narrow. Yeah, you can narrow
that's
it
here.
down to like hours.
And if you were doing like a FedEx or DHL or
Mm-hmm.
UPS or whatever, they have their own system and they track it wherever they are in the world. But it's just because it's the United States Postal Service that it gets a little more.
That's crazy though.
I mean, yeah.
The price to ship something.
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah.
I
Be
guess
too much.
But we
we
should
should-
still look into it because I'm sure that we can get donations, and I'm sure that there would be multiple people that would give us ideas of food to send to Chris.
this is a great idea. I'm definitely on board with this.
I mean, I think that would be great for his class. Think about it. Like,
sure.
hey guys, This is from America. My buddy sent it. You know, hell, what best way to fucking introduce
It's
English?
perfect. I'm writing it down right now.
Than through food. I mean, right?
I feel like whatever he sends back to us could get weird real quick.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, we'll tell him to keep it. You know,
Next
We're
time
gonna get like freeze dried octopus or something.
yeah.
You know, or somebody's used underwear that he fucking bought out of a vending machine.
Right.
Because they do that shit. Do you know that?
No.
Yes.
Used underwear.
Yeah, it's a thing. That you they have
I
vending
mean,
machines.
eBay's one thing, but
No, just a vending machine.
Really? What are we doing wrong here, man? Let's start that.
I don't know.
vending
I
machine
feel like
process.
what are we doing right here?
Yeah.
that we don't have that.
Yeah, right.
I can't imagine purchasing something like that and feeling good about it, or even confident that you got what you paid for.
Okay, so yeah, so where are these things located at? Like just down the. I mean, are they in the streets?
They're just right outside of Disney World. I don't fucking know.
You know what I'm saying though? Like, are they only in exclusive places?
I would imagine
Or
there's some sense of
workplace?
propriety
Well,
in their placement.
Yeah, no. Or can you just go to the ATM and then when you're done, then you just go right and buy your fucking dirty underwear and then go
I don't know.
get tropical.
We'll have to
Kit
ask
Kats.
Chris.
Yeah.
See what he says.
Oh yeah.
But
We got to talk to Chris now.
in the meantime, though, we should.
What time is it over there right now?
Oof. Hold on, I think I might know this.
I'm gonna say 14 hours ahead of us.
14 hours ahead is Matt's estimate.
No, it's more than
So
that. I think it's a couple more than that for sure.
carry the 3.
Carry the three different time zones you're talking.
Well, it might
I'm gonna
have
say-
something to. Might be affected by
It's 9:30 right now, so
daylight
I'm gonna
savings,
say
which
it's-
we just ended last night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm assuming that they do follow that as well.
it's 11:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Close. This says that in Tokyo right now it is 12:34 p.m.
In the afternoon.
That's 15 hours ahead of us.
Wow.
It's food for thought. Just keep that in your back pocket. Anytime anybody wants to know what time it is in Japan,
Yeah.
if it's
15
not
hours.
daylight savings time, go ahead and assume that it's 15 hours.
Let's call him.
He's probably in the middle of class right
Yeah,
now.
sure.
Talk about the quick brown fox
Quick brown fox.
jumping over the lazy dog.
Not even gonna say
The
it.
lazy ass dog.
That lazy dog. What
Rubbing his ass on the carpet.
rub
Over and over again till it gets real hot. You can see the smoke coming out.
scratch burn. It's burn. Rub
I will add one thing
burn.
to that.
What?
One thing, and it gets weirder.
Oh my god.
They so they talk about the nerves in your body being connected, right?
Sure.
And there are like pairs of nerve groups or something that are kind of connected to each other. So they talk about some people find it helpful if you get like kicked in the balls to rub down by your ankle
Yeah.
because apparently
That's how-
those nerves
Oh.
are linked together. Fuck you. Look at his face.
No,
But
I'm hearing you.
There's something very interesting that accompanies the scratching.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Is that the cue?
I don't know. It can be.
It should be. We're still figuring this
Well,
out as we go,
anyway.
but it's
Well-
good. Anyway,
Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this one.
I think so.
All right. I'd like to thank everybody for listening.
Yeah.
Thank our guest, Matt McWhirter, who we
definitely,
totally
Matt.
forgot to introduce at the beginning.
I missed Matt. I haven't seen him in a while.
He's
I've
our
been a
best friend.
horrible-
Played in
I've
the
been a
band with him.
Horrible
Rob and I are basketball buddies.
basketball buddies.
Yes, and
Oh
I
my
feel
God.
bad for both of you, and I hope you get better soon.
Asshole.
All right.
Well,
Thanks, guys.
Anyway.
We'll see you next time.